I quote others only in order the better to express myself. Do not use life to give life to death. Do not use death to bring death to life. Our ability to adapt is amazing. Our ability to change isn't quite as spectacular. There is no wealth like knowledge, no poverty like ignorance. What seems to us as bitter trials are often blessings in disguise. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on without many things. Never give up on what you really want to do. The person with big dreams is more powerful than the one with all the facts. Maybe everyone is just waiting for someone else to save them. Whatever you believe with feeling becomes your reality. The right way to go easy is to forget the right way. Doubting your judgments is the beginning of enlightenment. Staying in the past won't help you move on to your future. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy so that he cannot fathom our real intent. It's hard not to feel happy when you make someone smile. Just let it be. If it's meant to be, it will happen. You will never know how high you can climb until you reach the top. Stop being okay with everything. Become braver, stronger, wiser, kinder, and you will become better. And if my heart be scarred and burned, the safer I for all I learned. It's not whether you got knocked down, it's whether you get back up. Darkness ages faster than you'd think. It doesn't loiter on forever. If you have the guts to be yourself, other people will pay your price. Our attitude toward life determines life's attitude towards us. Vote for the man who promises least. He'll be the least disappointing. Knowledge is responsibility, which is why people resist knowledge. How we spend our days is, of course, how we spend our lives. There is little success where there is little laughter. One who has few must prepare against the enemy. One who has many makes the enemy prepare against him. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. Keep creating. The world yearns to celebrate your next masterpiece. No one dies of fatal truths nowadays. There are too many antidotes. Begin by seizing something which your opponent holds dear. Then he will be amenable to your will. There are not more than 5 primary colors, yet in combination they produce more hues than can ever be seen. Don't set your goals by what other people deem important. If a general shows confidence in his men, but always insists on his orders being obeyed, the gain will be mutual. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When settled, make them move. Stay in the center, and you will be ready to move in any direction. Just be real. It saves everyone's time. Dining with the king. Your attire, attitude, and mentality must change. Without local guides, your enemy employs the land as a weapon against you. In the cherry blossom shade, there's no such thing as a stranger. We can't become what we need to be by remaining what we are. Realize deeply that the present moment is all you will ever have. When you are identified with the One, all things will be complete to you. If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. Most of what matters in our lives takes place in our absence. Everything in life is speaking in spite of its apparent silence. The road to success is dotted with many tempting parking spaces. There is an intelligent way to eat a live frog. I just don't know what it is. You endure what is unbearable, and you bear it. That is all. Don't let the fear of losing them keep you from loving them. It's faith in something and enthusiasm for something that makes a life worth living. I will not let anyone scare me out of my full potential. Remember that the happiest people are not those getting more, but those giving more. Your time is way too valuable to be wasting on people that can't accept who you are. Gratitude is best refined through the fires of adversity. Don't react, cut them off silently. Don't ever take a fence down until you know why it was put up. If water derives lucidity from stillness, how much more the faculties of the mind? Only courageous hearts can endure the bitterness of truth. If you derive joy in destroying others, you won't go far in life. The only real battle in life is between hanging on and letting go. Monsters are real, and ghosts are real too. They live inside us, and sometimes they win. It's enough for me to be sure that you and I exist at this moment. You know, there's no such thing as a complete lie. There's always some truth in there. Agitate him and ascertain the pattern of his movement. Weak leadership can wreck the soundest strategy. Once friends as batchmates, but now different batches divide us. I'm not pretty. I'm not beautiful. I'm as radiant as the sun. There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. Some men never die, and some men never live, but we're all alive tonight. Don't fast forward through life. You'll miss all the good stuff along the way. Your vision will be blurry, but it will grow clear with time. Hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. No persons are more frequently wrong than those who will not admit they are wrong. Respond intelligently, even to unintelligent treatment. In the end, you should always do the right thing, even if it's hard. Make visible what, without you, might perhaps never have been seen. There are few reasons for telling the truth, but for lying, the number is infinite. It would be so nice if something made sense for a change. Nothing happens until something moves. In warfare, there are no constant conditions. He who can modify his tactics in relation to his opponent will succeed and win. Breathing control gives man strength, vitality, inspiration, and magic powers. All I have is all I need, and all I need is all I have in this moment. I don't want to end up simply having visited this world. Nothing isn't better or worse than anything. Nothing is just nothing. You have two choices: evolve or repeat. There's nothing in the world that breeds success like success. Until death itself comes, no calamity need be feared. Having nothing to struggle against, they have nothing to struggle for. If ignorant both of your enemy and yourself, you are certain to be in peril. The king is only fond of words and cannot translate them into deeds. Sometimes the grass is greener, sometimes it is sick. Leadership is all about making things to move forward, not backward. We reveal most about ourselves when we speak about others. Stop blaming outside circumstances for your inside chaos. The way is to man as rivers and lakes are to fish, the natural condition of life. If quick, I survive. If not quick, I am lost. This is death. Face your life, its pain, its pleasure. Leave no path untaken. Heard melodies are sweet, but those unheard are sweeter.